Have you ever watched the Viking TV series and wondered who the real Björn Ironside was? Look no further. Here are a few facts about the man behind the myth. Björn Ironside Ragnarsson, or Björn Ironside in Old Norse, was born around 777 AD in Denmark. His parents were Ragnar Lothbrok Sigurdsson and Auslag Sigurdsdottir, although the Vikings TV show portrays the famous shield maiden Lagertha as Björn's mother. Several others in Björn's immediate family also became famous. These include his brothers, Ivar the Boneless, Sigurd Snakenei and Fitzurg Ragnarsson, as well as one of his sons, Erik Björnsson. Björn Ironside is considered by most historians to be the founder of the most important Swedish royal family. This was known as the Munster dynasty. Contrary to how it was depicted in Vikings, Björn was not the eldest son of Ragnar Lothbrok. He was, in fact, the second eldest son after his brother Ivar. Björn was renowned as a fearless warrior and fierce ruler, just like his father. He raided many places during his lifetime, including France, Spain, Italy, the Mediterranean, and England. He even raided the north coast of Africa. On one such raid, Björn captured the Italian city of Luni, mistakenly believing it to be Pisa. Despite his mistake, this became one of his most significant deeds, as other leaders respected him for his great use of intelligence and strategy in achieving the feat. Vikings fans may recall the scene where Ragnar pretends to be dead in order to breach the fortress of Paris. This was, in fact, based on the real-life actions of his son Björn. Instead of Paris, Björn used this trick to enter the city of Luni. On the way back from Italy, Björn and his men encountered Muslim navy forces on the Strait of Gibraltar. Björn's fleet were hit by an incendiary weapon known as Greek fire, very similar to the wildfire seen on Game of Thrones. It can even burn on water. Sadly, this took out 40 of his ships. Björn's father Ragnar was jealous of his successful sons, so much so that he installed a man called Eystein Bjeli to manage the kingdom of Sweden whilst he sailed to Northumbria to confront his sworn enemy, King Aelle. Two of Björn's brothers, named Eirik and Agnar, requested that Eystein submit to them. Eystein asked the Swedish chieftains for their opinions, but they strongly disagreed, instead ordering an attack on the brothers. Agnar was killed and Eirik was captured and later executed at his own request because he didn't want to live with the shame of defeat. After Ragnar's death, Björn inherited the prestigious title of King of Sweden, thus establishing the Munster dynasty. He and his brothers attacked Northumbria in order to avenge their father, but Aelle's forces crushed theirs. Ivar, being wise, asked Aelle for reconciliation. It was granted, and Ivar was given land, upon which he built the city of Jorvik, or York. Ivar later returned to King Aelle with his brothers and a much larger army, taking the aged monarch by surprise. They captured and killed him, supposedly using the gruesome Blood Eagle method. Björn founded the House of Munster, known as the Old Dynasty, which ruled Sweden for many generations. They were eventually exiled from the country after a long period of civil war at the end of the 10th century. However, showing the stubbornness and determination of their forefathers, the House of Munster later became rulers of Denmark. Historians gave Björn's dynasty the name Munster because it is also the name of the place where he was buried. His barrow, or burial mound, is located on the Swedish island of Munster.